Okay, here we go.
So tell me, what's our campus famous for?
Well, let's see. It has the largest student population in Luxembourg. Oh, and the largest library.
I don't think you understood the question.
What Idia meant to say is, what sort of food is our campus famous for?
Oh, I see. Well, our campus is a city of students, so...
Oh, how many times do I have to say it? I don't care about...
I was getting there. Because there are so many students, our campus is famous for one-handed snacks.
One-handed?
Well, look around. See how everyone has a book in one hand and food in the other?
So students can eat without interrupting their studies.
Precisely, sir. Everything from sandwiches and rice balls to edible cups of curry rice. But most famous of all is... Ooh, right over there, that street vendor. Al Campo noodles.
Noodles? Now we're talking. I'll be right back.
Wait, what does that sign say? Sold out.
Oh, and I was all ready to nosh on some noodles. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? What is this strange feeling? This sticky, ever so slightly irritating sensation. What is that? You? What is this thing? You?
I told you, idiot. There's nothing I can do. Sold out means sold out.
Murgurgur. Come closer. You?
Well, how about that smart and spicy spare rib? That sounds just as tasty.
I wouldn't if I were you, sir. I ate there once, and... the less we say about that, the better.
Well, what do you want from me? Take this?
Persevere, and thine efforts will be rewarded. Glory be to the Chomp!
The fuck?
Hey, Magnolia! What's wrong? You're as white as a ghost. The Owl Man. He gave this to me.
Owl man? This shabby old sack? Scissors, cotton, binding, brushes, and a note. Chomp craft. Wait, there's something written on the back. Ooh, egads, what a mess.
Greetings, friends to the Chomp! Wield the Chomp crafts within to create chompers galore! Send forth chompers to gain greater chomp and upgrade your chomp crafts. Craft more and more chompers, that the village of Chompshire may flourish and the flame of Chomp burn anew. Oh, glory! Glory to the Chomp! May the Chomp chomp on forevermore!
I think I'm more confused than ever.
I guess he wants us to make plush chompers. Look, there's an instruction manual of sorts.
Making toys? Huh, that could be fun. I say we give it a shot.
Yeah, me too.
Chompers? Chomping on forevermore? Quelle horreur.
Watch and play. Why not take a breather from adventuring to make plush chompers for fun and profit? Bring up the Chompcraft window and you and his friends will work tirelessly as long as you keep your Nintendo 3DS open. You can make good coin by stitching up the cute and cuddly stuffed versions of the curious creatures and we call chompers. To get started, tap the Chompcraft thing on the map menu. Alright, so this is Chompcraft. I don't remember being able to make much money off of it. Watch our heroes at work, cutting, stuffing, gluing, and finishing. Each of our heroes has an important job. As you watch your 4 busy workers, they'll make stuffed chompers and fill the pack on the lower screen. Chompers for sale. Touch the pad to sell Chomp for Chomp currency. Rack up enough sales, and one day you might retire as a Chomp billionaire. So, I don't know the value of this, but yeah, there you go. Look at that. We got a Chomp. Scissors of space and time. Anyway, this is pretty much it. Not much goes on here. A worker is only as good as his tools. Upgrade our heroes' items and watch their productivity soar. Tap the lower left screen and arrow to visit the Chompcraft store. Upgrade your tool icon to upgrade the tool to a higher quality. It'll cost CP, so be sure it's worth what you're paying. The reward gauge rises with every Chomper made, so when it's a full tap it to treat your workers to a hard-earned moral-boosting snack. Full pack, time to sell. Reward gauge maxed out, give your workers a treat. That's all you need to know to start chomping your way to fame and fortune. Also, try combining rewards and tool upgrades. Get in the mood with music. Feel like chomping to a different tune? Press the X button to open the jukebox screen. You can also press the Y button to open option screens and change the various settings. If your pack price at sale meets certain conditions, you might receive new music. You'll also get more musical options as you progress through the story, so be sure to check back often. For a quick, easy selection, just use the L and R button. You can also use the Y button to toggle the sound effects on and off. So I can go in here and buy this. So if I go purchase, boom, look at that. You can earn special bonuses for your packs depending on what's in them. For example, full every 3 slot, every 3 rare types, all normal toys. Tools to say scissors are useful for boosting production. Sharp scissors can snip through many layers of cloth. Good quality stuffing boosts the price of a single toy, even if the outside is no different. Yeah, it's boring. There you go, we increased their production. And I can use it again. It costs CP every time you use one? That's kind of dumb. There should be buffs that you can use. Alright, this one will be done in a moment. After that, I will sell these. Oh, yeah, let's give them a snack. There you go, snack time. Anyway, that's Chompers. Glad you guys enjoyed. Alright. Chomp! Chomp away! The mouth goes here and the arms go... Are those legs? This is trickier than it looks. I'll say, it's really worth the trouble. Why, of course it is. Just look how cute they are. And so fluffy and cuddly. Wait, Magnolia, how did you make that? Come on, let me see. Ah! Watch where you're pointing those scissors, Adia. Anyhow, I'm sure we'll all pick it up in no time. You got it, sir. Let's give it our all and go for the gravy. Yes. Man, life in El Campus is the best. What, you say about my stars? Yeah, you don't say anything different. What the hell did you just watch? I don't really understand chompers that much. Oink, oink, oink. This guy can teleport me places. It's kind of neat. This is El Campus, the land of learning. It is a town where the faculty and students work together to discover new magics. By the way, this is the southern entrance to the town. There is another path which leads to the north. I don't think we want to go out there right now, though. I think. Look for the blue markers. Have you noticed blue markers popping up on the lower screen? These points the way to side story destinations. Bravely Second Side Stories will shine the light on the motivation and personalities of the Aztec soldiers of the former Eternian army. Oh, and you can fight them to claim new jobs, too. Each side story features two Aztec holders pitted in an ideological dispute, as the Grand Marshal's daughter Adia will be called upon to make tough decisions and persuade her countrymen to see the light. Alright guys, when it comes to that, you're going to help me by you guys get to decide the choices that we make. I really don't care what jobs you guys pick, as the game is possible to beat regardless of what choice you make.
Need water.
Bah, they just keep coming. Go on, after her. Sir!
What's he up to?
The Jackal, scourge of the desert, and holder of the Thief Asterisk. He and his band of rogues once took orders from Eternia, but went into hiding after falling to Idia and her friends. His abrasive attitude can frighten those who do not know him. But there is something more to this diamond in the rough. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Not that way, you old bat!
Hey, that's enough. What do you think you're doing?
I said watch out for the quicksand! Hey, you got something to say, you shrew? Wait, I know you. From before. Look, if you can't tell, I'm freaking busy here. Don't just stand there looking stupid. Lend a hand already.
A hand? Okay.
It's finally quieting down.
About time. I need a break. This is way harder than thieving.
Whew. You know, I thought you were at it again. Bullying innocent folk in the desert, I mean. But you're actually helping them. And making sure they reach the oasis safely. There are so many people looking for water. I suppose that means the situation hasn't improved, huh?
It was better for a while. Water was cheap. And the little people didn't have to grovel or steal just to quench their thirst. But now, the underground river channels are running dry. We lost 3 oases to the sands just since the beginning of the year. Could it be something happened to the gem?
The gem?
Yeah, the wellspring gem. If you're from the desert, you know about it. Ask anyone, even the kids. They'll tell you it's the source of all the water out here. Of course, it's probably just a fairy tale, right? Hey, Stop shoving and wait your turn.
Sorry, sir. Won't happen again.
Wow, you're really in charge here.
Yeah, well, just call me head of desert security. A no-good ruffian like myself.
Moving up in the world, huh?
Someone rounded up all the street urchins and gave me and my crew some honest work to do. Hey! How many times do I have to tell you, stay out of the quicksand, you stupid brat?
Sorry, boss. Alavas, what a lovely story.
The Wellspring Gem. I remember learning about it in one of my folklore classes.
I bet there'll be tomes and other records about it back in our campus.
I'll look into it the next time we're there.
Oh, for cripe's sake, stop bawling and pull yourself together!
So there we have it. The oases are drying up, water is running low, and the reason may lie with this Wellspring Gem.
The Prime Minister's plan. The Jackal is head of desert security. That's a pretty bold move. A bold move? Yeah, by the Prime Minister appointing a bandit to police the desert, it's like asking a fox to watch the chicken coop. Maybe, but I can see the logic. Who knows the other bandits and how they work better than the Jackal? As soon as they try to make a move, he'll know about it. Set a thief to catch a thief and all that, though it is risky, of course. Right? Putting a man like that in charge of people's belongings, lives even. Ah, wait, the kids! What about them? Nah, maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't think the Prime Minister would be that devious. You think he's holding the orphans hostage in town to keep Jackal in line? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely not out of the question. I don't know, the Prime Minister seemed like such an easygoing guy. When you're responsible for an entire nation, you can't afford to play nice all the time. Yes, I know, but still, it seems so drastic. I am the Guardian of the Sands. I am Princess Arian of the Moon Desert. You shall never take my land from me. Good grief, are those two playing pretend? Listen, let's keep this little chat to ourselves, okay? We don't want to reopen old wounds. Got it. Say farewell, wicked Princess of the Moon Desert! Aye! Okay. Hey, Pup! Yep, we got Tiz back. Alright. I was right about Frost being their weak point. But yeah, welcome back, Tiz, or Pop, how you doing? Hey, I learned Stalwart Aurochs. And Tiz learned Holy Magic level 2. See, I got quite a bit of magic to raise up to get all the spells I want. I remember Holy Knight being so good, though.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? I didn't expect to find you here. Is nowhere safe from your menace?
Now.
Fiore de Rosa, incorrigible lady killer, and holder of the Red Mage Asterisk. Former leader of the Blood Rose Legion, his crimes against woman, nation, and good taste were laid bare by Idia and her friends. Known as Old Red, This lascivious lech sees his romantic conquests as little more than objects to be manipulated for his own gain. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Hey, you show some respect, you hear? That's Mr. DeRosa.
Huh? Mr. DeRosa?
Let us find somewhere to dine, shall we? And please, don't look so scary. I won't run. It's the truth, I assure you. I was borrowing the Academy's libraries and archives, and the next thing I know, I'm part of the faculty.
As an adjunct professor, you're not even an alumnus.
Well, it's not as if I'm some ignorant buffoon. I've already assisted a number of my colleagues.
I don't believe a word of it. One more applicant of noodles! Make it a large!
Oh, idiot! You're getting soup everywhere!
In any case, they were most impressed by my new thesis on somnial energy.
C'est bon. So creamy and rich. Cook, seconds for me too. If that's all right.
But of course, food is cheap here in the students' quarter. Dine to your heart's content.
Couldn't they go easy on the red pepper? So, what's somnial energy?
Why, none other than the ultimate energy source. We've been trying to crack its secrets for quite some time. It doesn't pollute the air like fossil fuels, and unlike crystals, there's no danger of it running out of control.
In theory, at least.
Once refined, it emits a fixed quantity of energy. It's easy to control, and mass production is a cinch.
Again, in theory. During refining, the energy is highly unstable. The slightest error could trigger a reaction powerful enough to destroy an entire city. No explanation of somnial energy is complete without mentioning that particular point.
So, assuming you can generate this somnial energy, what's your scheme this time?
You know, of course, that nearly every war is fought over food or natural resources. But what if we could harness somnial energy? What would happen then? Imagine an everlasting source of energy, more powerful and stable than the crystals. If such a thing came to reality, why, there would be no more need for war. Mankind would know a new age of peace, one of harmony and stability undreamt of by any Templar or religious order.
That sounds just peachy, but what exactly do you get out of all this?
The pursuit of knowledge. My curiosity has been aroused. For over a year, I've immersed myself in my studies. The experience has changed me. I am a more thoughtful man than I once was.
This is skirt-chasing old Red I'm talking to, right? Do you have a fever or something?
By the way, what were you two talking about earlier? It seemed awfully serious.
Harnessing somnial energy isn't easy. The biggest challenge is the refining process. We need fresh water and lots of it to keep everything stable. This is a desert nation, though, and water is scarce.
No doubt other realms are more fortunate. But here in our campus,
lately I've started to lose heart. Mr. DeRosa was trying to lift my spirits.
Oh, look at the time. I'll be late for the lecture on Harina folklore. Care to join me?
Sure, why not?
allow me. It's my treat.
I don't think so. We'll pay our own way, thank you very much. You've got it covered, right you?
Huh? Well, why me?
Anyway, long story short, to develop this wonder energy, they need water. And lots of it.
Alright. Back on our side quest. These side quests are worth doing because they're interesting, and they present some interesting stories.
So, in a very real sense, it was the Wellspring Gem that allowed the Harina dynasty to grow and indeed prosper. Further illustrated in the desertification of the continent and the loss of this ancient treasure, spelling the dynasties. Oh, there's the bell. We'll pick up where we left off next time.
I checked the archives and found quite a bit of information. I don't think the Wellspring Gem is just a legend. It's definitely real.
Yeah, we just heard the same thing in the lecture.
I can't eat another slurp. Well, maybe one more bowl. And... make it a large.
Good grief.
Migraines are the worst, Pop. I'm sorry to hear that.
Anyway, it seems we need to head to the western reaches of the desert. I'll mark the spot on the map.
Marina ruins. The Prime Minister's ancestors. Go west, beyond the oasis, and tell Jackal he needs to know.
My favorite Final Fantasy? I played them all, and I think ultimately I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII the most. I like the battle system, I like the story, I like the characters. You know, it's not the... It has its flaws, but all in all, I think I enjoyed it the most. Silly's here, but he's working. Black Trife is also here. I assume he's also working, because normally we get to hear what Trife has to say. Lonk says that the ball is the end boss. Yeah.
Now listen, if you want to be a real bandit, you gotta follow the rules. No exceptions.
Right, boss.
Rule number 1, don't steal from anyone weaker than you. Rule number 2, don't steal from anyone poorer than you. Rule number 3, no stealing from people who are crying. Rule number 4, steal people's stuff, but not their dignity. Huh? We'll finish this later. Go on, scram!
Quite the impassioned lecture. Training the next generation?
Well, yeah, that's right. The desert's a tough place. They need to learn how to survive.
Well, look at you, Mr. Nice Guy.
Shut up! What do you know? And why are you here anyway?
We've been researching the Wellspring Gem in our campus, and we found out some things.
You did you?
Yes, like for one, it almost certainly exists. See, all these historical records specifically mention it.
Right. And a lot of them mention that place to the west. You know, where you had your hideout. The something ruins? Do you have any clues?
You're asking me? We cleaned that place out pretty good. I don't, wait. Oh yeah. Way in the back, we found a tunnel that seemed to lead further in. We looked ready to collapse, and we didn't see nothing good, so we just blocked it off. Not worth the trouble, you know? Look around the big chair in the hideout.
Thieves' Den, big chair. Got it.
There we go. Your little bro's 8 today? Happy birthday, Pop's little bro. You fucker silenced me. They're not weak to light. Or frost. I did not have very many Echo Orbs. Unfortunately, we're stuck with a new challenger. Yeah, I thought that might be your weak point. Hi, Jump. The F? Ow. Oh, you fucker. Eat shit. There we go. What do you call a magic owl? I don't know, Pop. What do you call a magic owl? Alright, gotta stop this recording here.